Hey there Predator fans, Roscoe here with another review of a very special piece I have in the collection. This is the custom Jungle Hunter life-size head from Magee Fx. This was a limited run made by Patrick Magee. If anyone knows who Patrick is, obviously a really great effects artist and director. He's done a lot of Predator stuff. I think he was involved in Batman Dead End on YouTube. He's done quite a few films. Yeah, and he's obviously makes appearances at Monsterpalooza and does some really cool collectibles. So this is a limited run of 10 pieces. I've got number 5. I have to say this is probably one of the most special pieces I have in the collection. It's probably the most perfect sculpt I've ever seen on a Predator piece. Something when I first saw the initial pictures of someone who had this in the collection, it's something I definitely wanted. I had to make contact with Patrick. Obviously he's a very busy guy and it takes time to get the communication going and set up time for him to actually book it in and get it done. So the process was about 6 months, I think 5 to 6 months till he was ready to ship. And yeah, very happy I got this. It's quite expensive, but definitely very happy to have it in the collection. So let's go take a closer look. Absolutely love the sculpt. In person, it just looks absolutely incredible. It's from what I've been told, I think I have this correct. The sculpt is from film molds, so it's 100% accurate. Patrick adjusted the mandibles to be more accurate. A lot of people make the issue, especially a lot of statue companies, having when he roars, having this bottom mandible out here more. It's never the case with Jungle. The Jungle always had the top sort of arching out further. So this more represents the scene where he's fighting Dutch, chasing after him before he gets hit at the trap and things like that. So that's more the open sort of look, which and what I love is the expression matches the mouth. Another thing with the full open roars, which is I think too open on a lot of pieces, is the eyebrows and the expression around the eyes does not match the mouth. So it looks a little bit like he's stretching, not roaring. So this just looks like pure evil, and that's what the Predator looked like on screen. So, yeah, so as I mentioned, it was from film molds. It's got glass eyes from Four Seal Studios. Now they're not 100% accurate. They're more of they're a glass eye. They're more of a purpley sort of look. They're missing a little of that blue hue, but that's the direction he took. The paint work in the mouth is amazing. Looks so real, slimy. It looks very organic. Got all the drool, things like that. The dreads are one piece. They're one piece foam. They're not like other custom dreads where they're thick foam and they have like the beads on it. This is more made in the way so the original prop was made as full pieced foam and just painted. The quills are more solid. They're not rubber, so obviously you don't want to be bumping them and breaking them. So, but he was good enough to give me a lot of spares. So I added a few more. There's a few other spots on the sculpt. Added a few more, and I've still got quite a few left over. So that's really good. And the paintwork is, I think he had access to a prop, real film prop, and it was painstakingly created a stencil to match the prop. So the paintwork is as accurate as you're going to get to the film. And the resin is translucent resin. So that's what gives it it doesn't really show as much on film, but it has that organic, alive skin look, like it's real skin in person. It's not just a cast model and just painted over the top. It looks like, you know, it's translucent, you see through it. I added a necklace. I bought this separate from Casey McCabe. Awesome guy. You can get plenty of cool Predator aftermarket stuff from him and custom stuff. Biomasks, necklaces, busts, everything. So if you want some Predator stuff that to, you know, work on yourself or get someone to paint for you, you know, he's your man. This is the base it come with. Just sort of just keeps it up off the ground. So very, very happy, and I feel privileged to own this. I said number 5 of 10. I'm not sure if he's got any left. About 6 months ago, I think he had about 3. Whether they've sold or not. And he's told me he's not doing Predator anymore. This is his last version and his most accurate version, he said. So he's not going to be doing any more. He's obviously going to be moving on to other projects. And a film that I love that Patrick did, I think it's called Primal Rage. If anyone wants to check that out on I think it's Amazon Prime. It's a really cool Bigfoot movie that he directed, and I just think it's absolutely awesome, and the creature effects are amazing. Some of the stuff, if anyone wants to check out his page on Facebook, go to Magee Fx and just look at some of the monsters and creatures that guy makes. It's just absolutely incredible. Life-size howling statues, things like that. So, and some of these, they look like they reach about 8 or 9 foot tall. He's also done an amazing Alien vs Predator diorama as well, in full scale. But yeah, very happy. This is like a collector's dream or a Predator fan's dream. Just that's just pure accuracy. Just the sculpt is just spot on. And this will definitely pair nicely next to my 1.3 Jungle Hunter from Prime 1. Just looks really amazing, guys. I think there's only one other video out there of this. So happy I'm able to you know, do a video of this, an in-depth look and review. Not sure who the YouTuber is off the top of my head, but it's a really cool showcase in a dark room on a turntable. Just really shows the details and sort of just the sculpt, the silhouette of the sculpt in a dark room. It looks absolutely incredible. So check that out if you can find it. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Have you enjoyed this look at the Magee Fx custom Jungle Hunter life-size head? Thank you, guys. Bye for now.